Hi guys, my name is Akorede Adenike. You are highly welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time of you coming to my channel, consider subscribing and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for you to be notified each time I upload new video. In the tutorial today, I would like to teach you how to cut and sew this beautiful sleeve showing on the screen. Here is the fabric I'm using for the sleeve. I have Ankara fabric here, which is one of African print. I'm going to make use of my smoking thread for the smoking effect, while I'm going to use my normal thread as well. My smoking thread is going to be inside the machine, while the normal thread is going to be outside the machine. But make sure you use matching thread. I'm going to make use of my matching thread while sewing it. So let's continue. Here's the fabric I'm using. This is the wrong side of my fabric, while this place is my right side. So I'm folding my fabric into two like this. Just make sure you have enough fabric for your own sleeve. So here I have 30 inches from this place to this place, and I have here 17 inches folded into two, as you can see. So let me just mark my starting point here. So here is my starting point. From my starting point, I'm going to measure 5 inches, which I'm going to use to create that puff. It's 5 inches. So I'm going to connect. The sleeve I'm making is puff sleeve. So 5 inches for that puff. So from this line now, I'm going to measure 24 inches. This is here, and 1 inch that remains here will be for my hemming allowance, as you can see. So altogether, this fabric is 30.5 inches. I said it's 30 inches earlier on, but as I'm looking at it, it's 30.5 inches. So my starting point is ½ inch, while from my starting point, I measured 5 inches out for my puff. From this line now, I measured my normal length, which is 24 inches. 24 inches. So I'm going to connect together to form straight line, just like this. So this is my hemming allowance, as you can see. So from where my normal length starts from, this line, this is where my normal length for my sleeve starts from. I'm going to measure out 4 inches, which is my cap's height. I have a video on how to draft basic sleeve. So I'm going to put the link in the box below. Go ahead and watch it. You know what cap's height means and how to get it. So here is my 4 inches, which is my cap's height. So to get my armhole curve now, on this line now, I'm going to measure out my round armhole. My round armhole is 16 inches divided by 2 will give me 8 inches, which is here. I'm adding extra 8 inches to it to create that smoking effect. That will be 16 inches, which is here now. So I'm going to measure it out here as well. Here too, 16 inches. And I'm going to connect it straight. Let it extend to this starting point as well. Only 1 inch here will be for my stitching allowance, which is seam allowance. So here now, I'm going to find the middle of this line from here to this place, which is 8 inches. It's 16 inches. So I'll now take my ruler, the curve side of it. I'm going to draw it out like this, just for me to create my armhole curve. So after that, I'm going to turn my ruler like this and finish it up just like this. So this is my armhole curve for my sleeve now. So what I'm going to do now is to just cut it out. Now I'm going to measure for me to create where my smoking effect is going to start from. I'm going to measure 13 inches. So just to make it equal, so I need to measure what I have here and here. That is 3.5 inches. I'm repeating it here, 3.5 inches, and I'm going to connect. So this is where my smoking thread is going to start from, smoking effect. So from this place now, I'm going to measure out. Hope you understand what I'm doing. I'm going to measure out 7 inches or 8 inches. Let me check it. Depends on how you want it, how bogus you want your sleeve to be. Let me measure out 7 inches. So this is this from here to here now is for my smoking effect. So let me measure it out here as well, and this place too, 7 inches. So I'm going to connect it just like this. So this is where I'm going to put my smoking thread. So I'm going to measure half inch interval. So on those lines is where my smoking thread is going to take effect. So half inch interval. So I'm going to create straight lines through the half inch interval that I made here, that I marked on this line now. So let me just do it like this for you to understand. So this is the first line, the second line, third line, now I'm done connecting all the lines, all the points. As you can see, this is where my smoking thread is going to be. So I'm going to make all these lines now on the right side of my fabric. So because this line is going to be, these lines are going to be on the right side of my fabric. So I'll just open it up and create it straight, just like that. So when I finish with that, let me just notch it for it to So what I'm going to do now is to just notch all these places. So when I open it up to the right side, it will be easier for me to connect. So that's what I'm going to do. So I just notch it one by one. Hope you understand what I'm doing. So when I finish notching, I'll come and show you what's next. Now I'm done notching, as you can see. So I'll go ahead and open it up to the right side and connect it from here to here. So I'm going to connect all the points together, all the notching. I'm going to connect it to form straight lines. So when I finish with that, I'll come and show you what's next. Now I'm done ruling all the lines on the right side of the fabric, as you can see. So I'll go ahead and this is my smoking thread. So I'm going to reel it manually. I said it's going to be inside, so I'm just, hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to reel it manually just like this till this reeler is full. You can comment down below what this is called in your country. So I know it as reeler, so I'm going to do it manually like this till it's full. It's a foam elastic. If I use machine to reel it, it won't give me that effect I'm looking forward to. So that's how I'm going to continue till it's full. And make sure you don't pull it while reeling it like this to give you the effect you are looking forward to. So I'll now put it inside the bobbin like this and secure it, because if I leave it, it will just roll out. So I'm just to secure it like this. So that's it. That is how I'm going to continue till I finish stitching. So I'll put this one inside the machine while the normal thread is going to be outside the machine. So I'll go ahead and run a stitch. I'm going to run stitch all through these lines. Normal thread is going to be outside while the smoking thread is going to be inside. So let me quickly go and do that. I'll come and show you what's next. Now I'm done with the smoking aspect of it. As you can see, wow, it's looking perfect and beautiful already. So I'll now go ahead and hem the bottom of my sleeve with 1 inch and fold it like this. After hemming, I'm going to, this is the right side, I'll just fold it like this for me to measure out my side seam. This is it. So I'll focus on the smoking aspect of it. What I'll just do now is to measure my my sleeve band here. This side, I'm going to measure it. What I have there is 10 inches. I'm dividing it by 2, that is 5 inches. So I'll just measure 5 inches out, just like this, 5 inches. Whatever inches your own is, just divide it by 2 and measure it out from the center here. So after doing that, just make sure it's very straight here on the smoking part, like this. So I'll now go ahead and shape it. This place is puff. I don't need to measure anything there. I'll just shape it like this, connect it just like this, just to make it shapy at this place. And after that, just make sure this is aligned on each other. From here now, I'll just shape it like this till I reach here. This place too is looking like flare. So to make it look like flare, I'll just connect slantly to meet the down part here. That's just it. When I finish with all that, I'll come and show you what next. Unless I forget, before you start your stitching with your smoking thread, make sure you lose the small bolt here. We have small bolts here. If you check your home, you see small bolts there. Just lose it a little bit to make it easier for this smoking thread to come out while sewing it, so it won't be hard for you while sewing your smoking thread on your fabric. So let me go ahead and stitch my side seam from here to here with normal thread. When I finish with all that, I'll come and show you the finishing look of it. Now I'm done stitching my side seam, as you can see, so I'll easily trim the excess out now. So here's the excess. It's better to have excess than to be short of fabric, like I always say. So there's it. It's taking shape already. Here is the puff side, as you can see, and here is the down part of it. Let me just turn it to the right side for you to see. Look how beautiful it is on the outside. So go ahead and make your own and leave a comment below after making your own. Tell me how you feel about it. So this is where I'm stopping for today, guys. If my tutorial has been helpful to you, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel to support my channel. If you have a question pertaining to cutting and sewing, you can join me on my Facebook group, Details to Sewing, created by Akorede Adenike. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Akorede Adenike. Please show some love by liking and following my page on Facebook at Akorede Adenike Sewing Tutorial. Till I see you in my next video, guys. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.